Hello, what's up, what's happening? Welcome back to the Jaguars Franchise. Week 1 went flawlessly, 21-12. We beat those Patriots. This week, or this episode, we got the Eagles, we got the Colts. We have a bye week, then we have those Houston Texans. Howard, Javon Curse, two of the very best rush ends in this franchise. Donovan McNabb, 95 throw power, 88 throw accuracy, 2 touchdown passes, no interceptions so far this season at 96 overall. They signed Willie Parker, who has all kinds of speed, 97 speed, 82 break tackle, 88 agility. He is their newest Philadelphia Eagle. They still got the big boss, Randy Moss, 90 speed, 99 catching, 88 agility, 89 acceleration at 94 overall. Crocker, he has replaced Brian Dawkins, who did retire a Philadelphia Eagle. Gabriel Wilson is their strong safety, but McGrath, he is their backup, rocking that number 20. William Thomas played for the Philadelphia Eagles a few seasons back. He was a Pittsburgh Steeler most recently. He's looking for some revenge in the city of brotherly love. We are 1-0, and those Philadelphia Eagles come in at 1-0. Could this be a Super Bowl preview? We got a long way to go. It's just week 2, but these two teams could be two of the very best teams this season. MJD going to bring back the opening kickoff. He has a lane. Maurice Jones-Drew in the Philadelphia territory. He's going to be bringing back the kicks today because Jerome Mathis is shaken up for this one. That pass caught by Chad Jackson, the one-time Patriot receiver, makes the catch there for a first down. Steven Jackson, the one-time Ram, makes the catch, and we're at the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 10. Give it to Palmer. Let Palmer get some touches. Did not get a single touch in week 1. Sims throws it. Fitzgerald brings it in. His first touchdown as a Jaguar. He had 2 catches in week 1 versus the Patriots. His 3rd catch as a Jaguar is for 6. McNabb throws it. That pass intended for Randy Moss, broken up by Darren Williams. 3rd down and 6. McNabb under pressure, throws it, caught by the big boss. Randy Moss coughs it up, but the Eagles do recover the loose ball. McNabb dropping back. McNabb throws it over the middle, caught. Reggie Brown brought down by Prescott at the Jacksonville 45-yard line. Move those chains. Donovan, if you give him enough time, he can carve you up out there. 2nd down, they're going to go with a play fake. McNabb has it. McNabb going down. Tommy Polley, the ex-Ram, gets in there for the sack. Play fake. McNabb going to get sacked again. This time it's Paul Pruitt. So our 2 outside linebackers, both right side outside linebackers, get sacks on back-to-back plays. Barry makes the catch right there, and we're up to the 39-yard line. Sims receives the high snap, throws the ball up top, caught by Jones, runs the man over, and we're on the other side of the 50. Sims dropping back, and Sims getting dropped back. Sacked on the play, sets up 3rd down and 19. Sims throws it, and that pass caught by Fitzgerald, but not in bounds. Sims is hurt. I've seen this animation so many times that back foot just does not get down. It looks like it does. And if it was real life, it would have. But in this game, the animation stops the foot from touching down, so it would not have been a successful challenge. That pass caught by Randy Moss, and the big boss continues to show out in his Hall of Fame career. Parker up the gut. And Parker, he's going to play bully ball with a gain of 9. McNabb on 2nd down and 1, throws it up top, and it's caught. Brown beats John Murphy, and the Eagles have a touchdown on the board. McNabb released the ball just in time. Stroud laid the lumber, but it does not matter. This game was all tied up at 7-7. So bring in Kelly. Kelly, the ex-Niners quarterback, started his first 2 years there. Last year, he was back up to Alex Smith, and now he's back up to Chris Sims. Orton is our 3rd-string quarterback. Sims back in the ball game, throws it to Fitzgerald. Another catch for him. And another Jaguars 1st down. We're on the other side of the 50 in Eagles territory. Sims looking downfield, throws it, caught by Fitzgerald again, and that will be a 1st down. The Jaguars go back to there. That pass caught by Matt Jones, and our passing attack is looking very, very nice so far today. Jackson up the gut, north and south. He's going to pick up a 1st down. Now it's 3rd and goal. Sims with time. Sims going to roll left. Sets his feet, throws it to the back of the end zone. It's tipped and then nearly picked by Wilson. but it will fall incomplete. That gives Scobie a chance to knock home 3, and that's exactly what he does. Parker up the gut. Parker going to get brought down by Jermaine Sanders. 3rd down and 3. They throw it over the middle. Caught by Parker. Hit stick applied by Prescott, but he's able to hang on to the ball as they hurry back to the line of scrimmage. McNabb lets it fly deep, and that pass broken up by Prescott. 3rd down and 10 for Philly. McNabb over the middle, and that pass will hit the grass incomplete. Sims looking downfield, going to find Matt Jones. Matt Jones breaks a tackle, but then he coughs it up, but the ball will roll out of bounds. 3rd and 1 for Jacksonville. Sims to Barry, makes the catch, brought down by Wilson. 39 seconds on the clock. Sims rolling left, and he rolls right into the sack. Hayward another, and we get the ball back to Philly with 25 seconds on the clock, taking a shot deep to Randy Moss, and he has this one at the Jaguars 35. McNabb throws it quickly, caught by Moss again. Moss is shaken up, so that's going to be Philly's last timeout. Hopefully it's not too serious. But now they're going to have to settle for 3 with 18 seconds on the clock. But again, with no timeouts, you don't want to risk having the time slip away. So 9 seconds on the clock for the Jaguars. Sims heaves it downfield, and that's a perfect strike caught by Chad Jackson. We have 1 timeout left, 4 seconds on the clock. Sims launches it, but it will not get near the target. Picked off by Wilson, but we stop him before he can turn into a pick 6 and an absolute disaster for the Jags. So 10-10 is the score as we head to the second half of play. Stubbs from inside his own 5. North and south finally gets brought down by A.C. Jammer. It's going to be 1st down and 10 as they run the ball, and Stroud is there for the takedown, -2 on the play. Now McNabb trying to run, gets back to the line of scrimmage before Hayward cleans him up. McNabb takes a shot deep here. That pass off of the intended receiver's hands, and the Jaguars will take over. We run the ball with Jackson. Big pop there. And that was Javon Curse laying the lumber. Sims looking for Jones. Jones takes a big hit, and that pass hits the grass, and we go 3 and out. Willie Parker up the gut. Breaks the tackle. He has speed, and he gets slown up and then brought down by John Murphy. 3rd down and 9. McNabb surveys the field, has a man. It's Randy Moss, and that's going to result in a 1st down. Move those chains. Willie Parker loose. Willie Parker has a 1st down. McNabb hands off to Moats, and look out. Henderson letting off some frustration. McNabb throws it. That pass going to fall incomplete. They have to settle for 3. 13-10 Eagles on top. Quick pass caught by Fitzgerald. Another 1st down for him. Going to spread things out, empty the backfield, 2 tight ends, 3 receivers, and it's caught by Barry. Move those chains to start the 4th quarter. We're going to run the ball with Jackson, and Jackson, he's going to pick up a 1st down. Give it to Steven Jackson. Again, good blocking to the outside, and he's going to play bully ball with the secondary and pick up a 1st down again. 2nd down and 10. Sims throws it. Caught by Jones. And Jones has it at the 10-yard line. Sims looking, throws it to Fitzgerald on 3rd down. He can't make the catch, and we got to settle for 3. So 13-13 is now the score. Parker out of the backfield hauls it in. Big hit by Johnson, but Parker hangs on to the football for a 1st down, and that pass nearly intercepted, but it will fall incomplete. 2nd down and 9 for the Jaguars. Quick pass going to be picked off. The Eagles are going to have it inside the 25 in Jaguars territory, so they're already in field goal range. Toss play. Willie Parker's like, forget that field goal. Willie Parker crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. He was weaving through traffic. Johnson took the wrong route. If he doesn't do that, maybe he stops him, but you can't put that one on our 2nd-year strong safety. Maurice Jones-Drew, I should say, gets this one up to the 25-yard line. Sims going to drop back the pass, looking for Fitzgerald. That pass will be hauled in at around the 40. Sims looking downfield. He's going to throw this one to Jackson. Jackson gets upfield for a decent gain of around 9. 3rd down with 2 minutes on the clock, and on 3rd and 1, we will move the chains. Minute 45 to work with. Sims looking. Sims heaves it deep downfield. Double coverage. Caught by Barry. He's in there for the injured Mercedes Lewis, about to say Maurice Jones-Drew. And now Sims is hurt again, so Kelly, get your butt back in the ball game. He hands the ball off to Jackson, gets to the 1, another handoff, and he crosses the goal line. So he marched downfield, and we tie this one up, and this game is headed to overtime. So 20-20 is the score. We get the ball first. 3rd down and 5. We have Jones wide open, and he overthrows him. Kelly, just 79 overall, but has 92 throw power, 88 throw accuracy. Jones was wide open. You expect him to hit that pass. McNabb dives for a 1st down. Now McNabb from the pocket has a man open. It's another drop. And now McNabb is shaken up. So they got to bring in Daniels. 3rd down and 8. Daniels dropping back. Clean pocket, throws it up, and it's caught by Parker. Parker racing inside the 40 and dropped by Prescott just shy of the 35. They get the ball to Parker, and Derek Williams, one of the smallest guys on the field, makes one of the biggest plays. That's going to be a loss of round 3. That pass is incomplete, and they're not in field goal range. So now we get the ball back with Kelly at quarterback. He throws it, hauled in by Fitzgerald, 1st down. 3rd down, Kelly from the pocket, throws it, caught by Fitzgerald again. And again, it's a chain mover. 2:42 to go here in overtime. Kelly has it, throwing it to AC Jammer. Hauls it in. AC Jammer puts us in field goal range. Send out Scobie. And the 40-yard attempt is up, and it is good. And the Jacksonville Jaguars come in to Philadelphia and beat those mighty Philadelphia Eagles. Chris Sims going to be out for the next couple of weeks, but we do have a bye week, so he should miss just 1 game. 1 touchdown pass, 2 picks. Kelly played pretty well for our 2nd string quarterback. We ran the ball pretty well. We passed the ball pretty well. We caught the ball pretty well, except for Mr. Larry Buchanan, who had a drop. Larry Fitzgerald, his first receiving touchdown as a Jaguar, and we needed all the points that we can get in this one. Prescott, 7 tackles to lead the team. Thomas, 2 for loss, led the team. Pruitt and Pauly both had sacks. So Sims is out for the next week, but like I said, we do have a bye week coming up, so he should be back after that. Worst news for the Philadelphia Eagles. Donovan McNabb, severe concussion. His season is done. I want to say this is the 2nd time in this franchise that his season has come to an end via injury. So we handle the Steelers handle the Panthers. Then you got the Ravens over the Bengals. We handle the Eagles. The Giants fall to the Colts. The Bills, they going to lose to the Chargers. Vikings over the Jets. Bears, they lose to the Lions. Browns get beat down by the Patriots. Raiders over the Broncos. Seattle over the Chiefs, Then you got the 49ers over the Rams. Then you got the Dolphins. They would lose to the Titans. Cowboys, they beat the Texans. Saints over the Cardinals. Buccaneers, they would beat the Falcons. Skins over the Packers in a major way. So the Niners, they keep on winning, but Byron Leftwich also got hurt. He threw 1 pass. It was an interception. Then Tavares Jackson came in and lit it up. 13-25 for $166, 4 touchdowns. But it is still the Byron Leftwich show. I should look at the stats for the Cowboys-Texans game because Andre Johnson, who is now a Cowboy, obviously was taking on his ex-team. Now our next matchup is versus the Colts. 99 overall, Vinatieri. Peyton, 97 overall. Last year, both their contracts. Wilson just signed theirs. Simon, last year for his contract. Will Shields, who just signed theirs, out for the season. So it's a new-look team. And now running back Rudy Johnson signed there, but he is not their starter. He has only carried the rock 3 times for 12 yards, but wearing that 32 brings back memories of Edgerrin James. Joseph Adai is their starter. Last year, he was not. Just 94 carries for him, 34 this year already. John Gross was their starter last season. He does have 113 yards this season, and I will go with him because he absolutely killed us last year. Without Will Shields, their offensive line is pretty pedestrian. Linebacker core got some decent names with Vrabel and Kendra Bell and Niall Diggs, ex-Packer, but not the best. If this is when this game first came out, that linebacking core might be a little bit more ferocious. But at this stage in the franchise, their defense still leaves much to be desired. And outside of Reggie Wayne, they really don't have a true number 2. Ferguson is at receiver for them as he brings this one upfield on the opening kickoff past the 25-yard line. They're going to get that thing to Joseph Adai, brought down by Prescott right at that orange line. Dallas Clark is a good option at receiver. The tight end is 87 overall. Turner hangs on to that pass. Manning throws it, caught by Weezy, and Reggie Wayne has the first down as the Colts cross midfield. Play fake, Manning with time, chucks it downfield, broken up by Prescott. Good play by our free safety. Play fake, Manning throws it. That pass caught by Wayne, and That right there is a first down. Manning rolls right, throws it back to the left. Give me that Yahoo Zay Herb. Prescott with another interception, and we got this thing on back the other way. Up the middle goes Steven Jackson, and that's going to result in a gain of 9. Give it to him again, and that's going to be a first down. Kelly looking downfield for Fitzgerald, makes the grab there, and that's going to result in a first down. We run the ball. Jackson finds a lane. Jackson to the 30. Steven Jackson to the Colts 25-yard line. Move those chains. 2nd down and 7. Give the big fella the carry again. And the Oregon State Beaver continues to rumble. Kelly looking downfield, and Kelly throws his first touchdown pass as a Jaguar. I want to say he's in his 4th year out of Notre Dame. Pump faking is Manning. Holding on to the ball too long is Manning, and Reggie Hayward, another sack. Manning throws it deep downfield, and another interception, another user pick. Prescott, you are ridiculous. This secondary, even without Mathis, is still playing very, very well. It's a no-fly zone here in Duval County. Jammer, upfield, Jammer to the Colts 20-yard line. Our 2nd-year receiver is now our 4th option. He was our 2nd option last year. Makes another catch and crosses the goal line. A perfect start to the ball game. Kelly, another touchdown pass. Jammer, back-to-back receptions, and this time he takes it to the crib. So 3rd down and 9 for Manning. Manning sidesteps the rush, throws it to Benson, who hauls it in, and that's going to be a first down. They get the ball to Joseph Adai, breaks the tackle, breaks another. He's loose and gets caught by Prescott, who stops him at the 40-yard line. 2nd down, Manning throws it to Darren Williams. One problem, he plays for the Jags. Another problem, there's not a man that can catch him. Too much speed. Darren Williams has stepped into our number 1 cornerback role perfectly. It's him, it's Barton and Murphy. Barton and Murphy still kind of proving themselves. They got all kinds of talent at 86 overall apiece, but it has been the Darren Williams show. I believe that's his 3rd pick already this season. Manning gonna get dropped again. Another sack. 3rd down and 18. Manning looking, throws it, is caught by Wayne, but nowhere near the first down marker. MJD gets the carry. MJD coughs it up, and the Colts recover it. So the first big break for the Colts has them just outside the red zone. Manning throwing it, caught by Ferguson, and that should be a first down. Now they're going to run the ball with Joseph Adai, and Adai gets this one down to the goal line. Toss play to Adai, and Murphy with the stop. Beautiful tackle by the corner. 3rd down and 5. Manning throws it. Johnson there to make a play on the football, and they're going to have to set up for a field goal. That's a win for our defense. You give Peyton Manning a very short field, and we hold him to a field goal. Kelly going down, and that's a big sack. Sets up 3rd down and 15. Fred Kelly looking, throwing, and he throws it right to Simon. Intercepted. The ball is loose, and the Jags recover it. And we just decided to milk the clock. We've seen enough. We got the lead. Let's not risk it. Let's not risk the biscuit. No, we want to hold on to our biscuits, Coach Arian. We do not want to risk that thing. Mathis from inside his own 5, weaving through traffic, and he coughs it up, and the Colts recover it again. So the Colts, another short field. Manning pump fakes. Manning going down. Lee with the sack. And again, we hold the Colts to a field goal. The kick by Adam Vinatieri is right through the uprights. And now it's 21-6. Kelly throws that thing. Caught by Fitzgerald. Another reception for him. 3rd down and short. Give it to Steven Jackson. Another crease. And he races right through it for a first down. Tack on 15 more via the face mask. 2nd down and 8. Kelly throws it to the flat. Caught by Steven Jackson. And he will pick up the first down. Kelly on 3rd down, gonna get rocked. Hangs on to the ball, but we lose some yards. But Scobie's still on the field because this is his field goal range, and it's right down Broadway. So 24-6 with 3:21 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Manning throws it, nearly intercepted, but would take the swat down, bat down from John Murphy. Jackson north and south again, and I just don't think the Colts defense is built to stop a running game like this. Jackson, another first down. 2nd down and 10, we're going to go to the air, and down goes Kelly. 3rd down and long. Kelly steps up, throws it, caught by Jackson, but shy of the first down. So we got to punt this one away. They throw it over the middle, caught by Wayne. And Wayne with another catch for another first down. They throw it, that pass caught by Joseph Adai out of the backfield. Breaks a couple of tackles and has a first down, and the Colts are not going away just yet. Throwing it up top to Benson, and Manning connects the dots again. Second down and 5, Manning throws it, caught by Wayne. Is that going to be a first down? It is. So first down and 10, Manning looking, has a man open, is Wheezy, who's getting the better of Williams on that play. Third and goal, not Joseph Adai, that's Rudy Johnson. And that's a touchdown. And now the Colts find themselves down by, 2 scores now, and I guess crazy things have happened. They did go for 2, but they did not get it. We go up the gut with Steven Jackson, and he's going to pick up a decent game. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Kelly looking. Kelly throws it away, and the Colts, they keep a timeout, and they get the ball back. That pass caught by Wayne. First down, Colts. They're on the other side of the 50 now. Manning going to get dropped. Hayward, not 1, not 2, but 3 sacks for him. Manning looking downfield, and that pass picked off Prescott. Not 1, not 2, but 3 users for Albert Prescott. What a way to beat the Colts. Because in this division, it has been us or the Colts that have been dominating. But the Colts are below 500. The Titans, so far this season, have not lost a single game. So could it be that rivalry renewed for the division title, us and the Titans? The Texans have lost so much talent that if they finish around 500, it might be a miracle. But as of right now, the Titans have not lost, and we have not lost. We do have a bye week, which is good for Chris Sims. He should come back ready to go versus the Houston Texans. Our defense balled out. 5 total sacks, 4 total interceptions versus the great Peyton Manning. So the winners and the losers for week 3. Cowboys fall to the Giants. Rams beat the Seattle Seahawks. The Vikings unbeaten. The Packers have not won a game. 31-13 is the final between them. Patriots beat down the Lions. The Titans 3-0 as they beat the Broncos. Saints, they beat the Panthers. They still have not lost a single game. Bills and Ravens 9-6. Ravens win that one. The Bears get demolished by the Dolphins. Jaguars take care of the Colts, obviously. Chargers over the Raiders. Eagles, they fall to the Texans. Without Donovan, it's going to be hard. Then you got the Buccaneers over the Steelers. The Bengals over the Browns. Carson is now a Brown. Remember that. Week 4 is our bye week. Our early bye week. Don't necessarily love the early bye week, but the week 4 winners and losers look like this. Titans over the G-Men. Titans are now 4-0. Browns over the Jets. You got the Lions over the Rams. Packers, they get beat down by the Patriots. 0-4 for Green Bay. The Steelers, they fall to the Bengals. Eagles, they win versus the Colts. Colts 1-3. Danger zone for them. Buccaneers fall to the Cowboys. Then you got the Bears. They beat the Falcons. Washington loses to the Panthers. Broncos over the Raiders. Then you got the Cardinals and Seahawks. They tie. The Dolphins, they go out and they lose to the Bills, The Saints 6-0 over the Niners. And we got to look at Byron Leftwich stats. We're going to be doing this all season long. He played the whole game, but 1 interception, no touchdowns. Drew Brees left for Niall Dawkins. What up, family? And he proceeded to really do nothing. It's 2 of 6. We're going to be taking on the Houston Texans. Albert Haynesworth is now their best player. Jansen, he's out for the season. Ferrier at inside linebacker. McCohen, 88 overall. He is now their top receiver with Andre Johnson playing for the Cowboys. These two teams just met. I should have looked at Andre Johnson's stats for that game. But for the season, 18 for 207 for him. Grant Gardner is their new starting quarterback. 99 throw power, 88 throw accuracy. He is a rookie first-round pick number 12 out of Kansas. He goes 6'3", 225. And, of course, he's replacing Chad Pennington, who was a Houston Texan the past 3 seasons. And now he's in Washington doing his thing. And Washington probably has the best quarterback room in the game. Him, Carr, and Volek, who won a Super Bowl. Mathis going to take this one upfield. Weaving through traffic, and Jerome Mathis takes us up past the 30-yard line. Chris Sims going to find Matt Jones. Matt Jones did not have a single catch last week. First play of the game, we got to get him going. We're going to run the ball with Steven Jackson, weaving through traffic, and look at the young man rumble for a Jaguars first down. Sims dropping back, throws it over the middle, caught by Fitzgerald. That's another chain mover there. We're going to run the ball with Jackson. in Jackson. He's going to fall forward, and that's going to be a gain of 8, brought down by Ben Taylor. Caught by Fitzgerald. Comeback route thrown perfectly to him, and we're inside the 10. We're going to run the ball, and Jackson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville, and we're up 7-0. Play fake to Deuce McAllister. Gardner still has it. Stroud with the sack, and we force a 3-and-out. We're going to run the ball with Palmer, and Palmer takes a big hit, but he hangs on to the football and picks up 7. 22 personnel out there. We're going to run the ball again, and Palmer will have a first down in his back pocket. I formation. Sims throws it. Fitzgerald hangs on to another, and that's another first down. First and 10. Jackson up the gut. Jackson with room to operate. He's going to pick up a first down. Play fake. Sims throws it to Barry. Perfect pass. Chris Sims is lighting it up. He's 88 overall, and I'm not going to say he's just as good as Byron Leftwich, but it has not been too much of a difference between his game and Leftwich's game, except for Leftwich got 99 throw power, 99 throw accuracy. So there is that. That pass falls incomplete, and we get the ball right back. 3rd down and 7. The pass is caught. Jackson breaks a tackle. He has speed, and Houston is not going to catch him. Chad Jackson is gone. Randall Gay got shaken up, and who wanted to get shaken up? Look at the stiff arm he delivers to him. Get off of me, he says. So they have David Boston, who used to be our 3rd receiver, and we were at our best when he was our 3rd receiver, as Deuce McAllister gets loose. And Deuce takes this one up to the 45-yard line. They also have Ernest Wilford, who was our ex-receiver from like year 1 of this franchise. So we knew that we needed to upgrade our receiving core from last season. We've done just that, and our passing attack is looking good as Clayton, the ex-Buck, he goes down before he can pick up a first down. Sims going to roll left, throws a double coverage, intercepted. Ben Taylor, the ex-Brown, gets this one inside the 20. Now Gardner looking downfield on 3rd and goal, going to find McCohen, and that's a touchdown for the Houston Texans. So they cut the lead down to 14. Looking for Matt Jones. Matt Jones going to bring that one in, and that is going to be a first down. Sims looking downfield, rolling left, throws it. That pass caught, and that's going to result in a first down. Move those chains again. 3rd and 6. Sims steps up, throws it. Chad Jackson tippy toes on the sideline, and he hauls that one in for a first down. Going to Matt Jones now. He turns upfield, and he has a first down. So we've driven downfield, 30 seconds on the clock. Got Larry Buchanan in the flat and a big fullback in there for the touchdown. And now Chris Sims is hurt again. But the Jaguars are up 28-7 to end the first half of play. We were hoping that Chris Sims would give us more injury stability at the quarterback position, but that has not happened so far this season. Hall breaks a couple of tackles, and he's loose. Dante Hall. Gone. Touchdown Houston, and they cut the lead down to 14. Kelly going to hand that thing off to Jackson, and Jackson, he's going to work his way upfield. John Murphy is also hurt, and it seems that he has a broken jaw. He might be out for a couple of months. Jackson to the left side, and Jackson, he's going to work his way upfield for a first down. 2nd down and 9. Fred Kelly has it. Fred Kelly going to throw this one to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has some work to do to get to the first down marker. He does just that, though, but he didn't quite cross it. So we're going to run the ball, and MJD will have the first down. Now Kelly looking downfield, and Kelly going down, and that's going to kick us out of field goal range. Kelly dropping back, steps up, throws it. Matt Jones brings it in. Touchdown, Jags. You were hoping to maybe hit Fitzgerald just to get back in field goal range. The corner route looked to be the best option with Matt Jones. There is no bad option as he beats the double team and scores a touchdown. Hall just took one back to the crib. Hall breaks 2 tackles, and he's loose again. Gets a late block, and Dante Hall going to throw up the X. Touchdown for the Texas A&M Aggie. And now Mathis, he don't know where the ball is. And Mathis going to pick it up. He probably has to bring it out, which he does. And he gets brought down at the 5-yard line. I couldn't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Anyways, 3rd down and 8. Kelly looking. Kelly throwing it. Going to find Matt Jones. Breaks another tackle. Still loose. Jones up to the 30-yard line, and he's up over 100 yards today. Kelly looking. Kelly throwing it. It is going to be intercepted. Ben Taylor another. He breaks a couple of tackles before he's dropped. So now Houston has it with prime real estate. They run the ball, and Andre Thomas, last year's defensive rookie of the year, gets the stop, and they got to settle for 3. So 35-24 is now the score. Last play of the third quarter. Kelly looking. Kelly throwing it, and that pass goes straight to the grass. So Gardner, he has it. He throws it. That pass incomplete. Third down. Gardner throws it. Wolford with the catch. He was with the Jaguars, spent 3 years with the Chargers, and now he's a Houston Texan. They're going to take a shot deep, and that pass broken up, intended for Clayton. Third down and 8. Single back look. Gardner throws it as he gets hit. It was Hayward applying the pressure, and that pass goes to the grass, and we take over. Jackson, north and south, gain of around 5. Third down. Kelly throws it, nearly intercepted, and we get the ball right back to Houston. McAllister going to go nowhere. Evan Lee with the TFL. Second down and 11. Gardner checks it deep downfield, and it's going to be incomplete, looking for Clayton again. Third and 11, there's a false start, so it's going to be third down and 16 now. Gardner under pressure, and guess who? Reggie Hayward, 99 overall. I mean, he might be the best sack man in the PS2 era in any of my franchises ever. Jackson up the gut, falls forward, sets up third down and 5. Kelly dropping way back, rolling right, throws it, incomplete, looking for AC Jammer. There was a blanket over everybody. Gardner under pressure, and Tommy Polley another sack. Third down and 15. Gardner throws it up the seam, perfect pass right to Wolford, and that's going to be a chain mover. Gardner has a man open. It's Mr. Anderson. Breaks a tackle. Gets belted, but has a Texans first down. Gardner throws it. Caught by McCohen, and that should move the chains. But no, they're going to mark him just shy. They throw it to Wilford, and that will be a first down. Under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. They throw a pick. Barton, who's stepping in for Murphy. They're both 86 overall, and now he has the pick. Gonna try to milk this clock. Palmer picks up a first down. The Texans have one timeout left. Palmer still the deep back. Big block by Buchanan, and that is going to do it. So the Houston Texans, they come to Duval County, and they get dealt with. 35-24. Sims out for another 2-week stint. So we do have an extra first-round pick. We traded Leftwich for a first and a second and for Fred Kelly. So if Chris Sims don't work out, maybe we can find our way into maybe the top 5 with our 2 draft picks, trade up, and maybe draft a quarterback there if this doesn't work out. Obviously, the injuries are a little bit more than what we're used to. I felt like in Madden 05, Madden 06, you really didn't have injuries like that. When you played the game, when you sim, obviously things are different. Madden 07, I believe, is the first Madden on the PS2. You can adjust the injury slider. So I like the way that it is now because more injuries happen. I don't like to see injuries, but it's part of the game. So yeah. So we're going to leave things the way that they are, and we're just going to have to make adjustments moving forward. That might mean that we need to have a deep quarterback room like Washington has right now. We take care of the Texans. The Patriots beat down the Vikings, hand the Vikings their first loss of the season. Broncos over the Chiefs. Then you got the Saints falling to the Falcons. The Skins beat down the G-Men. Ravens over the Steelers. The Bears, they beat the Packers. Packers can't buy a win right now. Panthers over the Buccaneers. Bengals, they take care of the Raiders. Then you got the Bills over the Jets. Niners over the Chargers. We were thinking about getting Dante Culpepper. We went with Sims. Culpepper playing pretty well. Both teams, both the Niners and the Chargers, both have just one loss this season. The Seahawks over the Rams. Dolphins, they beat the Browns in overtime. Eagles over those Detroit Lions. So the Eagles, they find themselves at 3-2 without Donovan McNabb. The Patriots are 4-1. Game of the week is between them and the Buffalo Bills. Our game has us going up to the Meadowlands to take on the 2-3 New York Football Giants. And that is going to do it, my friends. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of the day is the best of your day. Peace, love. Hot sauce.